Welcome to the full moon meditation for May the 26th at 6:15 a.m.
6:13.
Oh,
yes,
6:13
it's
a.m.
okay. Close enough.
There you go. And we are so excited to be here. My name is Martin Dowman,
Hi, I'm Sunny Dowman.
and we're here at the Light Center, and we are doing this full moon meditation in conjunction with Unity of Lawrence. And so this will be going out at least 24 hours before the actual full moon, and that way you'll have an opportunity to engage with it, because of course the energies for this last for the 24 hours before and after any one of the moon cycles.
Yeah, and it's even better than just a regular full moon. If you are paying attention to the media, the buzz, there is actually a lunar eclipse. It is a full lunar eclipse. If you're here like we are in Kansas, where maybe there will be clear skies, you can see a little bit of the eclipse, but you won't get the full lunar eclipse. But it is still a full lunar eclipse and has that power, has that astrological power, regardless of whether you can see it.
And also, noting that we are actually filming this out on the balcony of the Light Center's retreat center, which is called the Barn, and figured that a little bit of nature connection would ground us all.
Yes, it's finally warm, not raining. Spring is fully here, and we are thrilled and happy. So, shall we get started with a little bit of astrology?
Let's do some astrology.
What an idea, what a thought. So the sun is going to be, or is already and is still going to be, in the sign of Gemini at the time of the full moon. And the moon is going to be directly across the chart from that in the sign of Sagittarius. And of course this happens every month. The moon and the sun are opposing one another. It's not necessarily a bad opposition. Opposition sounds bad, but it just means that the energies of one sign echo the energies of the other. And so for Gemini, where the sun is, this is about information, ideas, communication. There's lots of, you may find your mind going a mile a minute. And Sagittarius is also about information and communication, but it likes to talk longer. It likes more information. It doesn't want to quickly move from topic to topic the way Gemini does. Sagittarius likes to kind of dig in a little bit more and get a little more, oh, what else is there to know about that? So the two of these are this is a great time to be undertaking a new line of thought, a new mental hobby. Learn something, read a new book, delve into something that is new to you and can bring your mind, your Mercury into focus. Speaking of Mercury, Mercury is right now in the sign of Gemini, which is a very happy place for Mercury. It is about to go retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde on the 29th, like 3 days after the full moon. So right now, or at the time of the full moon, Mercury is slowing down and getting ready to, from what looks like the Earth, move backward. And this retrogrades are wonderful, confusing, frustrating times. They can be all of those things at once. It's a great time to use the prefix re, R-E, rethink, review, relax. It's slow down. Let me make sure that all the things are, all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. So we will want to be very deliberate about the things that we're doing in terms of communication and learning during this 3-week retrograde period. And I believe the retrograde ends around the 22nd of June. Don't quote me on that, but it's around there. So we're now preparing for that energy and getting ready to renew. Another re word. And let's start with the meditation.
Well, wonderful. So, what I'd like to do is to invite you to connect in with the ground, and we'll take a deep breath in together into our bellies. Hold it there for a moment, and then release. Let's do that another time, and this time as we release, we're going to release our shoulders and our necks. And now let's do this one more time and just relax the rest of the body and allow the chair or the space that you're in to support you. As we begin this meditation, we honor the spiritual connections that we all have within us, the way in which we show up in connection with Spirit. And to have that, we invite in the indigenous people, the connections of that energy, of the ancestors. We invite in our guides or any other method of support that we receive. We also invite in the Ascended Masters and honor each and every one of their spiritual connections. And so as we begin with that as our grounding, I ask you to connect into the earth below you. Connect in deeply from your feet or from the way that you're sitting. And in that process of connection, know that you are one with the earth. And as we bring that wisdom, that light, that understanding up from the ground, we feel that in our root chakra, right at the base of the spine. We feel it as a grounding point to the earth. A grounding point for ourselves, a grounding point for our feelings, for our spirits, for our souls. The connection is very deep and is very solid. And as we move up from the root chakra to the sacral, the sacral is where creation is, it's where ideas come, it's where possibility is created. And we feel that stacked right on top of the root chakra, knowing that it is also grounded. It's grounded not just in being here, but also grounded in the wisdom of creation. And then we move from our sacral to our solar plexus, just below the rib cage. And it is that point of wisdom that we know for ourselves. It's the gut feeling. It's the ability to see and feel the connection that is going on around us, and to know that we have the ability to step into or to use our boundaries to help support ourselves in the process of the care of all of the other chakras as well. And then we move up from the solar plexus to the heart chakra. And we will pause here as we notice the amazing love and light that shines from us and to us, and that we can see from this level the heart connection that we have with others, the compassion, the care. And we'll take just a moment here in the silence of listening to nature, but also being here together to hold that space. And now we move ourselves from the heart chakra to the throat chakra. It is where the voice is at. It is not just the vibration of the voice, but the actual intention of the voice and what it says. Our voice speaks into the ethers and creates what we are and who we connect with. And we light the world by the way that we speak. And now we move up to the third eye, on the forehead just between the eyebrows. And from this third eye we see from divine eyes. We see the way that it is intended. We see people as whole. We see them also as one with us. Not other, but one with us. We are all one. We are all showing up in service to each other as we offer that possibility that we can see the other in the light of God's view or Spirit's view, or in whatever way you like to share that you may believe in. And now we move from the third eye to the crown chakra. It is just above the head. It is shining light straight up, brilliant white. It is powerful in that it is the direct connection to Spirit, to the divine. The divine in me is in the divine above and below and in all directions. And as we feel this energy that we have now created that goes all the way into the earth that we are connected with and all the way up through each one of these chakras, we pause now to feel the wind of that flowing through us, cleansing, clarifying, supporting. So I invite you to take a deep breath in and release. And as we have gone deeper into this process, we allow ourselves to be awakened to other possibilities as well. Try not to see with the eyes within you. See from the eyes of Spirit. And feel that oneness.
And so I would invite us to expand our vision and within our mind's eye create a circle and populate that circle with our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents, our friends, our family. And imagine that they are all in a circle with us. Perhaps they really are. If they're here, not here with us in the physical plane, they are entirely likely are right here with us as we're meditating. And we welcome them into this circle. And then, just like any time that we've been in the physical in a group of people and more people arrive and we edge our chairs back a little bit to make more room, let's make more room in that circle and let's invite the other. And for each of us, we have a different other. The one that we don't agree with. The one that maybe we judge. But let's suspend that judgment and invite them into the circle with us. Let's make some space, make some room, and invite them in. Give them a seat in the circle. And let's just all breathe together and listen to the wind as we merge our consciousness, as we suspend judgment. And I would invite us now to envision ourselves making a little more room, making the circle bigger. As we invite in the animal kingdom, invite in the bears and the wolves and the owls and the cardinals, the blue jays, the bumblebees, the ostriches, the elephants. Let's make this circle big. Let's bring every living being into this circle. The mice. And let's breathe as we behold living beings all in a circle together, recognizing their interconnectedness. And I would invite us to make that circle even bigger yet, inviting in the indigenous elders on whose land we live, on whose land we do our work and our play and raise our families. Inviting them in and offering them thanks and honor. And just for the fun of it, let's make that circle even bigger. And let's invite in all of the life on earth. This is the plant life and the ocean life and anything you can think of. Let's bring it in. This is a huge circle now. This circle is big enough to encompass the entire planet Earth, which is itself a circle. And I would invite us to envision reaching out and holding the hands, paws, whatever, of the being next to us as we in our mind's eye, open our eyes and gaze around the circle and behold each life form. Many of them not human, but none of them less important, less significant, and less central to the purpose of life on earth. I'm reminded of the movie My Octopus Teacher, from which I learned that octopi share a consciousness with humans and can share a consciousness with humans. And if octopi can do it, I know that we can all do it, or we can at least recognize our commonality, the things that I have in common with every life form on earth. I too desire to be happy. I too desire to be well. I too desire to be secure. And in the circle, I imagine all beings placing their palms or whatever equivalent together and bowing. In recognition of our commonality. And we offer this prayer. May I be well. May I be secure. May I be happy. May you be well. May you be secure.
May you be happy. May all beings be well. May all beings be secure. May all beings be happy.
And we offer gratitude for this moment of remembering that we are more than what we can produce. We are more than our shopping list and our list of errands that we need to run. We are a part of the vast, infinite web of life on this planet. So let's take a moment and join together in toning. Martin and I will tone, and we will invite you to also, in your place where you are and at what time you are engaging with this, to join your voice with ours and ground all of this into yourself, ground it into the ground, into your body, into the ethers, into your consciousness. We are all one.
And so now, as we begin this toning, just tone along with us if that feels right for you, or feel the vibration as we tone. And in that process, feel that connection, the vibration that we have with all things. And so we take a deep breath in and begin wherever you feel comfortable at whatever tone. And once again. And once more. And as our sound waves travel through the objects around us, they continue to travel and connect in with everything and everyone. The effect is magnificent. It is powerful and meaningful, and it awakens the souls as it passes through. And in that process, we are deeply grateful to be here with you at this time and know that you are whole and that we are all one. And when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes and return to this space. Thank you so much for joining us for this full moon meditation. It is our pleasure to be a part of that process.
We will have our next meditation for the new moon, which will be taking place on June the 10th. Believe it or not, June the 10th of 2021. And we'll have that meditation out a day or so before. If you're enjoying the astrology that we're talking about and you're at all curious about your own interaction with these events that we talk about, the full moons, the eclipses, the retrogrades, and how that is likely to impact you in your life, give me a hook up with me on sunnysastrology.com. Send me a message, and we will get together and take a look at your own chart. This is my delight, and I love doing this. So I look forward to hearing from you.
And so for now, we say namaste.
Namaste.